Ready to go.
Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today we're working on the third of the three Troy-Bilts that we picked up, all with identical quantum engines. Now, the first one had a clogged carburetor, the second one had a stuck choke, and the third one, I'm expecting it to just be nothing more than jets. And so it should be a really fast fix. And you'll find almost all the problems are always on the carburetor on these things. So let's get started. Now, if this does prove to be just the jets, this is going to be a super easy job. And the jets will prevent the mower from starting at all. Only thing we'll need is our 5/16 on the screw gun and a 1/2-inch ratchet. So this one is already out of gas, but if yours isn't, you're going to want to go ahead and kink the gas line right here with some hemostats or something like that. So we're going to pull the air box off, and on this particular motor, you can pull the air backing plate off without affecting the carburetor. That's not true for all of them. Okay, now you notice we got a magnet for all our screws. That way we don't lose them. We don't have to go searching for them later. So next up is just take the bolt off the carburetor. And this bottom bolt, backwards. And one of the neat little secrets of carburetors is if this bottom bolt is brass, it's the jet. And as you can see, it's got that good brass color. Now, if this were steel, you'd have to go back up inside here and use a flathead, but it's not, it's brass. So we're going to take this over to the bench and clean it up real quick, and we should be ready to go. Now, cleaning up a jet is super easy peasy. All you do is take a piece of wire, and I use floral wire that I got at Michael's hobby store. Take the wire and ease it through. Now you see what I'm doing is making sure it contacts all the way around the edges of that tiny little hole. And that feels okay. I'm going to take the same wire and run it down the middle. Blow it off. Now we're going to do the outside holes one more time because we might have pushed something down when we went down the middle. Can't go through the other side on that hole. So let's put it back on the motor and see what she does. Now 99% of the time the bolt will just hang right there when you take the bolt off the carburetor, but it can come off. If it does come off, make sure that you seat that little gasket up top as well as you can. There we go. Now, if this doesn't work, we're going to go after the spark plug next. Now, don't go too tight on this. You want it nice and snug, but not crazy tight. So now we'll take our backing plate, get our first bolt started. Out here. Get lined up, and it's snug. Not tight, but snug. Notice we're not going crazy tight. And because we were gentle taking it apart, all the gaskets stayed in place. Now we'll check our air filter. Nah, it's acceptable. Not great, not bad. And you notice the only thing we used was the 1/2-inch and this 5/16. Super easy little job. And now let's put her on the ground and put some gas in it. Okay, I put a little bit of gas in it. And so let's see if she's ready to go. Give her a good serious pull. Okay, let's turn the microphone off. Now you can hear it with the background suppression turned off. Sounds pretty good. So I'll call this one done. Let's turn you back on, put you back inside. The distinguishing factors of a motor, which will tell you if yours is a quantum motor, is the gas cap being on the same side as the carburetor and the oil cap being on the corner in the far back. And you'll usually see that smooth air cover on it also. And if you look at the front of the motor, you'll see the fins with the spark plug among the fins, and you won't be able to find any valve cover in the front. If that's the case for yours, it's a quantum motor, and this is the only fix you need to make it run. It'll fix 99% of them. So all you new people out there, if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. It's free, and that's what we work for. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.